Hey guys, today I want to show you downward facing dog. This is one of the most popular and common yoga poses that you'll come across. That's because it has many benefits and it's an amazing transitional pose to get into other poses. So, let me show it to you. So the palms are going to be both shoulder width apart. So that's going to be the same for your plank pose. So you bring your hands in front of you like that and you place them down. The average yoga mat, for me, the average yoga mat, my fingers will actually be a little bit on the outside of the yoga mat. So, now you're in like a tabletop position, and you spread your fingers, tuck your toes under, and then your hips will press up and back as you press into your palms, like this. Now notice, my knees are bent. So in this pose, so most people have tight hamstrings, right? So ideally, as you continue to work into this pose, you're going to be able to press the heels towards the ground as you straighten your legs and press the hips back. So take a look here. My legs are straight. But I still have a micro bend in the knees. My arms are lengthening and are relatively straight, but there's still a micro bend in the elbows. I'm a big fan of micro bends because they allow you to keep, so micro bend is when you don't lock out the joint completely. You don't fully extend the arm and lock it out. If you keep just the tiniest micro bend, it allows you to engage muscular energy instead of putting all the weight in your joints, which will help protect the joints and engage your muscles. So with downward facing dog, one more time, I'll show it to you. Spread your fingers, right? So a common mistake is what people do is, right, so they don't spread the fingers and they're pressing all into their wrist. Okay, and if you're pressing all into your wrist, well, over time, you're going to put a lot of extra pressure in your wrist, and you're going to potentially strain or develop some type of injury in your wrist. That's why the fingers are spread to distribute the weight evenly throughout the wrist and the hand, and then you spread the fingers, but the extra tip, which may take some practice and time to learn, is that you're actually going to be pressing into the insides of your knuckle joints. So every time you practice downward facing dog, you want to practice spreading the fingers and pressing into your knuckle joints. And you're still going to keep the back of the wrist down. So even though you press into your knuckles, it doesn't go up, it stays down, and you learn how to distribute the weight evenly through your hand. So, one more time here, spreading fingers, tucking toes under, pressing hips back, downward facing dog. Neck can relax down, so you don't have to hold the head up like this. Relax it down. The knees are bent, and if your hamstrings are tight, you bend them more. This is what makes it accessible. So most people, if you haven't really been stretching your hamstrings, so the back of your legs, right here, they're going to be really tight. So how you end up getting into this pose is you have to bend your knees. There's no guilt or shame around bending your knees a lot, and over time you'll be able to straighten your legs little bit by little bit. So the tip to this pose is you spread the fingers, press into your knuckles. As you press into your hands and knuckles, your hips are pressing back, your heels are pressing back, and your legs are straightening to the best of your ability. And what you want to avoid is having a rounded back like this. You see how my back's rounded? That is going to put a lot of extra pressure on the shoulders, which don't need to be there. It's going to put weight in your triceps and your arms. So what you want to get is a nice stretch through your shoulders, which is why your back is going to be nice and long as your chest comes towards your back knees and melts down a bit. Heels are pressing back, legs are straightening to the best of your ability. And breathe. Make sure you're breathing while you practice this. Deep, slow, rhythmic breathing in and out of your nostrils. I'll get more into the nostril breathing in another video. Thanks for watching.